Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard that sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5.
Steady, steady.
They'll throw with Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 32 yards.
First down.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the 1st down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Cowboy 80.
Here's the toss as they look to run. He gets free. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Washington. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Get set. Yellow.
Play action now. Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll load locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Yellow. Stop.
Needing a yard-based throw with Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Here's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Short, complete to Likely. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
A run, this is Gilliam. And he'll have a Commander's first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run with Gilliam. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing now, Daniel. It's Samuel on the screen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Deebo Samuel. 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready?
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Ready, set.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. To make sure this return didn't even get started.
Yellow. Get set, get set. Up. Yellow. Stop.
1st and 10. Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And brought him down up beyond the 30.
16 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that pass.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Outside. Up.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Get set, get set. Ready, team. Yellow. Yellow.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And some good blocking, bringing him a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Yellow. Yellow.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Yellow.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. Let's go.
Daniels to throw on second down. Now pass deep for McClure. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And third down coming up.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is fielded at the 13. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. So on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Daniels now on first down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
From the set. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Ready. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Traditionally, Mike, I'd love to see the draw play come on a more clear and obvious passing down. I don't think this situation necessarily fit. The defense was playing run from the jump, and they're able to tackle him for a loss.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. McCaffrey to start this drive. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run once more with McCaffrey. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave them with a 3rd down coming up. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Nice. Go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Daniels now going to look to throw. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This from an even 50 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Get set, get set. What's up? Yellow.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
What's up?
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Get set, get set. Yellow. What's up? Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin then.
At their own 47-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. Pass caught left side by Likely. The Niners have got it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
Ready?
To the ground, a first down run. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Commanders first down.
Washington first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll get this one out to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far. And that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And he'll try to use that size and push Sullivan. It will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I don't mind the call, giving it to the fullback, thinking he can just kind of plow his way through and pick up the first down. But what you're not expecting is for him to actually lose yardage, and that's exactly the case here. Now changes things a little bit now as they face this third down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, let's go.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Bryce Huff in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold out of hurt.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Outside. Stop.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Now Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 43-yard line.
The middle, here's McCaffrey. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
At his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, Here's 2nd down and 4.
Get set. Get set. Right around, son. Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of
The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
their own 13-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniel. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready. 7 times. 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Prosky Merritt. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
19 plays and out. 55 check. 55 check. Corey, it's got to be. Drop 50. Drop 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Yellow. Get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Get set. Get set. 18.
3rd down. Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Lawrence Armstrong. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 44-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Niners are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's up. That's up. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Nice.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Open right side is likely. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, it's Daniel. Moving to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. One-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Get set, get set. Up.
On the handoff to Catholic. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
47-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw. Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
18, watch out.
On third down, it's Purdy. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Go. Let's go.
Headed left, buying time. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
Second and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
On play action, Daniels rolling right. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.